Hi, welcome to my channel. The game I'm playing contains some graphic content, and if you don't feel comfortable with things like that, I will leave timestamps so you can avoid it. I've been really into this webtoon called Villain with a Crush. The first episode got a bit of how do I put this? Conflict. I wouldn't say backlash, but in the comments, some people were a bit iffy about reading it because of the main character's name. She's Rosa Park. And some of you may know that there is a historical figure also called Rosa Park, and she was a civil rights activist. And so the two people, well, Rosa Park from the webtoon and Rosa Park in real life, having the same name just made some people feel a bit off. But honestly, I would say give this webtoon a go because it's really, really good. I love it so much. I love the main character. She's just so quirky. She's so weird. Very, very, very unlucky. So she falls in love with this guy, and he is a superhero. So there are superpowers in the world of this webtoon. She falls in love with this guy, and he's like one of the top superheroes in Korea and one of the most good-looking superheroes in Korea. And so he has so many fans, and she's trying to get his attention. Like, she's trying to appeal to him. So one day she finds out that she has powers, and she puts on this suit because she wants to approach the superhero that she has a crush on. It couldn't have gone any worse because after that day of trying to get his attention, she gets labeled as a wanted villain, and hence the title, Villain with a Crush. Her powers are super strength and teleportation. She has issues controlling her strength, and her crush, the male lead, was talking to another character called Say, and she pushed her out the way, but a bit too violently, and threw her across the road. And as a result, it kind of led to some misunderstandings. And yeah, so now she's hated and wanted. And the web cartoon, it just gets more. It takes routes I didn't expect it to take. Like, it's quite unpredictable, and the characters are very well written. Like, they're very yeah, they have some traits that I'm like, I've seen it in other webtoons, but all in all, they're very likable. Like, there's so far two couplings I'm really rooting for. I won't say who they are, but in terms of our main character and the male lead, so I thought she had no chance with him at all, because starting off an encounter, or starting off, I guess, their relationship by being wanted and him trying to hunt her down, it's not a good sign. And she actually does end up, so she's a villain, but only when she has her mask on, and she's a normal girl when she goes to school, and her school gets attacked by her grandma. So let me backtrack a bit. Her grandma is a wanted criminal from like 50 years ago, and she is one of the buffest, most powerful women like ever. And she really adores her granddaughter. Like, she loves her granddaughter to bits, literally. And so when her grandma finds out that the granddaughter is Blackdog, Blackdog is the name of the villain that's being hunted, the villain that's causing fear throughout Korea. So the grandma was once also a feared villain called Yudai. And so when the grandma finds out, she goes to the headquarters of the HQ of like the superhero police, the special power police officers, because she wants to protect her granddaughter, from being hunted. If her granddaughter gets found, then her granddaughter's life is finished. And of course, she doesn't want that to happen. So she goes to the head's office of the special power police force. So it's a building with it's the HQ of all police officers who have superpowers, like the male lead, and his friends. And so she meets the head of the special power police force, and it just so happens that they have history together. So our main girl's grandma and the head of the special power police force have a history. And I was just so curious to find out what exactly happened, because now they kind of hate each other. I think one person did something that was like a bit traitorous, a bit of a traitor move. But the head of the police force, he seems to still like her grandma. Like, he clearly still has a crush on her. because his power is to make anything he touches turn to dust. And even though he's being confronted by this super tall, super powerful, intimidating woman, he doesn't, not just, no, super tall, super powerful, intimidating, wanted criminal, who's like has a track record. So he should be extra scared facing someone like that. But extra scared and also on his guard. But he just, he complimented her first of all. He called her pretty or cute or something. And she basically destroyed his office. She broke apart the building. So the grandma literally throws a piece of the police HQ, and she throws it with such a huge force that it flies all the way across and into her granddaughter's college, and it smashes through the window, literally disintegrating the glass, and it nearly hits all the students, if not for our superhero male lead who protects everyone with his abilities. So he has is it telekinesis and the ability to self-regenerate. So he uses his abilities to save everyone, protect everyone from the falling shards as a result of the gigantic piece of concrete that broke apart their building. And it literally could have landed on the granddaughter. I don't know if the grandmother anticipated that her actions could have ended the life of her granddaughter. So then everyone evacuates, and of course the grandmother's still continuing her it's not really a conversation. She's threatening this guy to leave Blackdog alone, like to leave a wanted criminal alone. And he says he can't. So she takes a piece of rock and she flings it, like she flicks it. Just like if you're just flicking something off like a table, and it moves so fast through the air that it becomes a bullet, and of course it travels all the way across to several buildings down and hits her granddaughter's cheek. But no one knows where these attacks are coming from. Like everyone's super confused, not knowing it's just a grandma having a conversation with an old acquaintance who so happens to be hunting her granddaughter. The conversation they're having continues, and the main character, Rosa Park, she is in the evacuation spot. And then she decides to say thank you to the main character, to the male lead. She's like, oh, I forgot to say thank you to him. So she teleports back down, and really good timing, because if she had not done that, he could have been gone, because the grandma's next attack was to literally hurtle a huge chunk of this headquarter, the special police headquarters building. Oh gosh, I can't say how large it was. It was very large. The piece that she just grabbed, like she broke it off, and I think she punched him or something. It was something along those lines, and so it went hurtling towards the building, and it was, oh no, it wasn't just a chunk. It was the whole top of the building. She took out the whole top of the building. So a literal building's coming flying at this guy, and he's scared because he doesn't want to die. He's scared because he doesn't want to lose his life, and he doesn't know if he'll be able to use his abilities to stop this attack. And luckily for him, main character, she comes down, teleports down, and her being just as strong as her grandma, she basically protects him. I think she punches the piece that was coming towards him, and it falls to the ground. And he looks like, I think that was when he realized, because all his life he has been saving people. He's been the one who everyone else relies on, but now he can rely on someone else. That's kind of new to him, being the most powerful in Korea. And he's just super thankful that he has a hero now. And also she reminds him of, she's not the first hero he's had a hero when he was about probably 8 years old, and this woman came down and protected him. That woman so happens to be our main character's grandma. And he asks the main character like how she did that, like if she was hiding powers the whole time. Obviously she can't tell him that she's been teleporting around and has super strength, because those are the exact same abilities that the wanted criminal has. So he just assumes that she has super light speed, abilities, and she goes with it. She flows with it. And so her fake ability is being able to run really fast. And she has to hide this from him the whole time, that she's not running really fast, she's actually teleporting. So the rest of the webtoon is her just trying to clear her name, first of all, and have him, I wouldn't say acknowledge her, but, have him actually see her. And after that, after she saves his life, like, they do become friends, they exchange numbers. It takes a very interesting turn from there. She meets the second male lead. He's another very interesting person. And from here, we kind of just wonder what's going to happen to their relationship. Because, yeah, she has his number and everything, but she's still wanted. And he still doesn't know that his now friend is the one he's been hunting. So I'm very curious to see how that unravels and how she hopefully finds love. And I highly recommend this webtoon. It's very interesting, it's very funny, very entertaining. And if you do enjoy these kinds of webtoons where there's superheroes involved, there's good romance, and it's kind of self-aware as well. There's a bit of self-awareness to the webtoon. If you do enjoy that, then I highly recommend this for you as well. If you know any other grandmas or grandpas from a webcomic or webtoon that you've read, just drop them down in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.